Alright, the van is loaded up, ready for another hiking trip. This time we're going to Lake Waikaremoana. So the plan for today is I will drive down to Lake Waikaremoana and get into Onipoto. I'll sleep there in the van overnight and start the trail early tomorrow. Walking past Panakere Hut, I will go straight to the Waiopua campsite for the night. The next day, hopefully we'll include a side trip to Korokoro waterfall for a morning swim, and then past Maraunui campsite and Marauiti hut, all the way to the Waiharuru campsite. The next day will be a long slog past where you would normally get the water taxi back, but I'll go right to the track end and then all the way back to the Tapuenui campsite. The following day will be Tapuenui back to Waiopua. If I get a chance for the falls again, that might be nice. And then the final day I'll be heading back to Onipoto shelter where my van is. So it should be a pretty full-on trip. I'm doing it in half the time that you kind of recommended to do it, because I'm walking all the way there and back. My main concern though is the weather. It's forecast for miserable rain and high wind gusts all this coming week, so that'll be interesting. But that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes. So I've just arrived at Onipoto shelter, and the lake looks amazing. Almost tempting to have a quick swim, but I'm just going to have a little nosy around, get myself familiar with the area, have a look at the track start, and then probably look to settle down for the night. Well, the temptation has gotten the better of me. Oh my god, this is amazing. Definitely refreshing. So this shelter marks the start of the trail. I'll be back here in the morning, but it's coming up 6 o'clock now, so I'm going to make some dinner and then just get everything sorted for tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's good. It's good weather today, but again it's forecast to change tomorrow, but hopefully it stays around like this, but we'll see. Regardless, I'm excited for tomorrow and I'm looking forward to it. Okay, it's 6:30 in the morning and I'm going to start the trail. Starting off today nice and early, 6:30, which is good. I've got the most elevation to cover today. Wow, beautiful view. The weather does look like it might change, but we'll see. We'll play that one by ear. the hut up the end of here, which is way earlier than expected. So it appears I am the only one here at the hut. Break is over and we are back on the trail. So I just stopped and had a check of my feet because I was feeling a blister, and I thought I was stopping early for some blister prevention, but it turns out I've got a full-blown blister on my heel, which is a little bit concerning for two reasons. Normally I don't get blisters when I wear 2 pairs of socks, and that's what I'm doing today. And also it's day 1, so yeah, I'll put a plaster on it. Hopefully it doesn't cause too many more issues. Five minutes to the campsite. There's a shelter here with the hut and behind. Look at this lakeside view, complete with ducks and swans. Okay, I've set up tent here. I'm gonna continue organising a few things inside. So I've had dinner, had some yarns with some of the guys that stayed staying in the hut. And now I'm just getting everything finalized for tomorrow. It's 7:30, so I'll do a bit of reading and then it'll just be some sleep. Ready for the next day. Alright, so it's nearly 6 o'clock. It rained a lot last night. It pretty much pelted down the entire night. Right now it's actually pretty light comparatively, so it does mean today looks like it's going to be pretty wet. The track is probably going to be very muddy and slippery, and so I'm probably going to have to work pretty hard to stay dry. So I was hoping the rain would die down a little bit, but I'm pretty much ready to get out of the tent and I guess pack it up. So yeah, pools of water everywhere. I'm glad I stayed dry last night. My first few footsteps though did make me realise my blisters maybe are worse than I originally thought. And this is about the time I said I'd be on the trail. So I guess we'll go to the hut, say hi and bye to them, and then get on it. And off we go. Alright, so the rain has eased off just a little bit. The track is just all mud and puddles, which is going to be a bit tricky. But right now we are going to the Korakoro waterfalls, which isn't on this sign, but should probably be about an hour and a half away anyway. apparently I'm gonna cross the river here with this line to hold on to. Definitely a little bit dodge this water crossing, but I'm all about it. This rope could be tighter. I might need 2 hands soon. This is the part where I need to go under. Okay. Yeah, just a bit awkward. I guess it's because it's been raining so much. Some of the rocks that are normally steppable are covered in water. There she is. We'll see if anyone's inside and maybe look to get the fire going. As expected, it's just me. This seems to be just the kitchen facilities, and over there must be where the sleeping arrangement is. But I think I'm going to get this bad boy going. Fire's on, I'm nice and warm, not much else to do. It's nearly 2 o'clock, so I guess I'll chill out and cook some food and relax. So I stayed in the hut last night, which was pretty good. There's a couple of other people here. Had some yarns for them. Got my kit all dry with the fire, nice and warm. And so I'm all ready for day 3. I think the sensible thing with the weather how it is for me to try and catch the water taxi back, which is probably a good thing for my blisters, because I'm down to my last plaster. So I'm just gonna pack up my gear, get everything sorted, and about 11 o'clock I'll be back on the trail. Alright, we are back on the trail. The weather is, I think, slightly better than yesterday. The wind has come down, so it takes the chill out a little bit. Hopefully it's going to be another good walk. So it is a bit of a shame that I couldn't go all the way to the end and back, but I think my feet will definitely be thankful for it, and with this weather the challenge will only be slightly greater. I do feel pretty fresh, but I think there's no need to exhaust myself under these conditions. It's been an amazing trip so far. Despite the weather, I've just had a great day every day. Last night, catching up with some of the guys in the hut was pretty cool. It's great meeting people. It's great being out on the trail. There's something about just walking through nature. I've probably said this many times before. It just puts a smile on my face. Just being out here, disconnected,